I be slurred, I be all off beat. Look at the flick of my wrist, look at the shoes on my feet. It don't mean nothing if you ain't the one that I'm waking up to in the morning. Kissing and loving and touching and keeping me moaning. Love smoke when I miss it. You're the only one I've been with. Stuck on my mind, fucking you all of the time. All I need is a shot and a pillow. I be home all alone, but we still go rounds, rounds. When I'm out on the road, I hold on to my pillow. We go back and forth this shit.
Welcome to the Not Planet Safe Show. I'm your host, Mike.
Brian Anomaly.
Kellen.
Michael.
And our special guest, Kelsey. Most of y'all probably already know him anyway. Trust me, you do. Oh, well, y'all know of him. You're probably one of them thousands of followers he bought. But, how was everyone's week? Or Christmas?
Amazing.
Amazing?
It's been a great week.
Good. Mine was pretty good.
Good. Elaborate on amazing.
I'm right. I want to know what happened.
Surrounded by loved ones and good energy, and yeah, it's just been great.
Who love you?
Lots of people.
Did you go out since you've been here?
I went out last night to Cobalt.
How was it?
It was Cobalt.
What was your say?
Thursday.
It's good on Thursdays, yeah.
Well, y'all know he's from Miami, so his little nightlife.
I mean, his is going to be better.
But he's from D.C., but
yeah. So it was just good to see some familiar faces out last night and this week. So it's been a good week. To kind of come back to the DMV for a little bit. But I'm ready to go back. It's too cold. It's too cold. So I'm ready to go.
What's the temperature in Miami?
It was 75 yesterday.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Jealous.
But my week was pretty good. Got a chance to get in some leisure time. Went to the Escape show.
Were you good at it? Like, because I know that you have to, like, do puzzles and stuff like that, right? Or not?
No, concert.
you thinking Escape Room?
Yes, that's what I thought you said. Oh, my God. That's crazy. Go ahead.
The actual concert, which was really, really, really good. It's really good.
He called it the Escape Show. I call it the Monica Show.
Yeah.
It was.
Well,
She carried it though.
Yeah,
I'll
definitely.
Not to say that.
Not
Not
everybody
taking
wasn't
anything
good.
away, but
not taking away from anybody,
yeah.
but Monica definitely put on. An
As
amazing
always.
show. As always,
really good.
Yeah, as always.
You know, but
look at Tamar.
What? I didn't say nothing.
Because you can't. You
and
weren't
for everyone
there.
watching, no, I did not sit through Tamar's performance.
I heard she was mean.
Shame on you.
Tamar was very mean.
They
You
said
know.
people said she was walking
She
by
was
them
mean.
She was
not
very
saying
mean.
nothing.
She was
Yeah,
very mean.
I
She
mean,
was.
No, it was Monica's meet and greet, but Tamar was walking to the stage because it was time for her to perform. So we all were standing right there, and everybody was calling her, and she just sipped her water and kept on moving. Like she didn't, like we were literally right here to where you could like grab her hair and yank her on the ground if you wanted
She was
to.
trying to give y'all life.
I mean, maybe she was
Yeah,
mad at Vince.
What if her and Monica had beef and she didn't want to be in Monica's business? Like, why are you talking to my fans?
No, they don't act like that. That's little girl stuff.
I'm just saying, maybe she.
They share the
wanna-
same fans.
I don't know.
They share the same
I
fans.
don't know.
People still forget she's still the same mode that will, kick
I don't think
down
they had
the
anything
door.
to do with it.
In the
And
way.
I'm saying it was. And I'm saying it was.
You know,
sandals.
but no, I don't think that had
Yeah,
anything
I don't
to
think
do
it
with
had anything. She was just being. She was just being.
But the funny thing is that was her hometown. So she should have been a little bit more like warming, if that made sense.
I still love Tamar Braxton. She ain't did it to me.
I was so glad that people got to see it up
I
close
know
and
you was
personal.
like,
That,
But how many times have
Like,
you
I
heard
got my
like
picture.
how nasty Tamar
right,
is?
but you hear it because people
Yeah.
say it, but to actually witness
So I
it,
mean, it doesn't even surprise me though.
I was so glad that whole backstage witnessed
Yeah.
that.
Because I've heard like about her not paying like her staff and like
Of
people that
course
I went
not.
to school with like.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
she
so, like,
cursed their
and they
sisters
had,
out
like, yeah,
and told them
so
to
I've
get the
heard
fuck
that
out.
She's
So,
kind of not
I
nice.
did the same thing though, low key.
You did the same thing as what?
To her sisters.
Why?
for getting up on stage
Her
dancing with her.
sisters?
Yeah, that was a mess.com for real.
Her performance is a mess. She's all over the place. She's not polished on
Okay.
stage at all.
Okay, but
So
I
them
don't
coming on-
wouldn't want nobody coming on my stage that I know. I mean, I would just say
Especially
that.
for
I'd
them
be
not to
mad
know
as
the
hell.
dance moves either.
They
So
didn't know
they
the
was
dance
doing their own
moves, the
thing.
costumes was off.
I mean, but it was out of genuine.
No, I mean,
it
I agree
wasn't
with that, too.
Malicious. It
I
was
agree with
like,
that.
They weren't trying to sabotage
Yeah.
us. Yeah.
I probably would have been mad at first, and then after they was like, no, we didn't mean that. All right, whatever.
Or they could have just been doing it for the show.
Right.
could have been.
Which is probably true.
We don't know. Only
it would make us like want to see what's going on afterwards. So.
Yeah, I don't think she would ever try it with Tony like that, though.
She's living legend.
Okay.
She's been close. I feel like she would.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
Only her and Tony. We don't have to talk about directions.
We do.
I can talk for a good minute.
Let's go.
But I think her and Tony would get it. Like Tamar's the only one that will say something to Tony. The rest of them would just be like, oh, okay.
But Tony wouldn't pay it. She'd be like, whatever.
I mean, you know.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I think you should always be humble.
Exactly.
Like, just people calling your name. You know you're at a concert. You're backstage. It's fans. Just wave. You don't have to speak. Just wave. Acknowledge that you hear your name being called. And I know you heard your name because nobody's screaming often. So I mean, you heard it.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I was just standing there like, on the step, like I'm so glad y'all seeing this because this is what she gives.
And
Then went on stage
sit through that
screeching.
performance. Oh, glad I didn't.
Then she brought out Lonnie B. She brought out Tracy to sing "Love and War."
I wanted to hear that.
I don't
wanted to
see.
hear
Honestly,
that.
I don't know how she sound because when "Love and War" come on, everyone belts it. So even though
So
she
you
was
couldn't
singing, we couldn't hear her because everybody was singing the
I'm
song
gonna have to
back.
Google and find
And
out.
her mic probably went on anyway. I mean, it's Tamar. Tamar ain't giving her too much.
Yeah.
So
They
the
gonna
father
give
was
us some
there.
too much.
Snoop was there from Love and Hip Hop and The Wire. She was so cool. I love me some Snoop. Who else was there?
I think
That was it. Lonnie V.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was cool though. I met Escape. So after Escape, I officially met all the female artists that I like, except for Leah, obviously.
Yeah.
But I met everybody.
Who'd you meet? Who you met?
Everybody. All the
What's
female
that
artists that I like. Monica, Brandy, K. Michelle. The list goes on and on. Oh, TLC living legends. I met them. Yeah, you know. TLC and Monica are like neck and neck. As how many times I've seen them in person, like as far as like this. I think Monica won though. I think Monica got it. This tour made
You've seen
Monica
her
win.
outside of tours also.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
She looked really good.
When doesn't she?
Right.
She does always look good.
She does. She does. No, she does. She does. She does. She does. She does. But yeah, the Escape tour was pretty good.
It was good. Surprisingly, I did not know Tiny's vocal register was
Me either.
Yeah, because
Higher
she's so tiny. Like,
than what it was. I
Yeah.
was like, wow. You
I
know,
agree with that.
Tiny really did good.
she can balance.
And that name is true.
Lives up.
Like when I
Yeah,
went
I
to
saw
hug them, I was so scared because it was like, oh my god, like it's like
All of them are short.
little. Yes, even Tasha.
Wow.
It's like little girls.
Who, the leader?
The leader of the group.
The leader of the
The leader of the group.
group.
Tasha. The leader of the group. But it's like they're all like little girls with women faces. Like I was so scared to hug them because it's like they were so small. So I was like, Tiny, I just like because I didn't know what to
You
do.
was like
I didn't
this.
know what to do.
She was like
I didn't know what to do. Like all the female artists are though. Like when I meet them, I'm like,
Yeah.
you don't realize how small. Like, cause
girl, what
when
diet
I
are
met
you
Chili,
on?
I was like, oh my gosh, she's like
They were tiny as
Mm-hmm.
hell. Yeah, tiny. And you see them on TV, they look big.
tall. I mean, they modeling from head to
I
toe.
used to be on TV then. That would make me tall.
But it makes them bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you see them in person, they're so much smaller. So be mindful. So what's going on, Kelsey?
Chilling here with y'all.
What you in DC for?
It's Christmas, bitch.
With my gift.
That cake.
You-
I brought everybody, for the record, I brought everybody cake, Kelly.
It's only three,
so,
not four.
So if you don't get your cake, blame my
You bought 3 slices. So what you mean if you don't get it?
the
It's
jumbo
full house.
size. Those are jumbo slices.
We supposed to share?
Yeah.
Okay, that's where's the forks?
I said I brought it when I walked in.
Where's
I
the
said
forks?
I brought it for
Where's
y'all.
the forks that we supposed to
You,
share?
don't eat- you use your hand.
Anyway, so we got a song by Kelsey we're gonna play later called
Ain't the one.
"Ain't the Wine," which we're gonna court over. Breaking news, we're gonna court over because I wrote on this song
Oh my gosh.
and he ain't trying to give me my
Well,
credit.
my lawyers told me not to discuss the legal matters here.
Well, mine told me to tell the truth.
Yours told you my liar. Love that. I need that cash.
So thanks to Kelsey, everything I do now is paperwork. Cause I'm gonna tell the truth. He
Go
couldn't
ahead,
hit
do
this note. Throat was a little dry. So I was like, let's change it up a bit. So I wrote some stuff on the paper. His other friend was back there helping him, with the vocal production. And he didn't give me no credit. But it's okay.
So you changed one now.
Exactly, Beyonce. but nobody said that.
No matter if you change the word or anything in the song, that's a
Yeah, like you
that's a track.
Right. You have bars.
Let's be clear.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Let's
be
be
clear.
clear. You didn't change. You may have changed the note, but you didn't change the word.
Okay, so the
and
truth
I wrote
comes
the
out.
song.
So the note was flat, and I brought it.
That's not the
No,
story
above
I
flat.
heard. That's not the story I heard, Kelsey.
What'd you hear?
I wrote that song. I wrote on that song.
See what you said the first time?
Yeah.
I wrote that song.
The first time it came out?
That's fine. Because I did write this though, and it'll be out February 14th, 2018.
My name better not be in it. I'm gonna sue you.
Your name ain't nowhere in this.
Oh, good.
Nowhere. Not even in thank you, because I ain't getting none this time.
See what I'm talking about? Oh, yeah.
I didn't.
Okay.
Give it to the thirsty, huh? Give all of them to him.
You need some hydration.
Thank you.
I do. I sure do. Wet that throat so your breath is so hard. That hard breath. So what's going on, Kelsey? What's next for you? What's coming up for 2018? Let's get into it.
Just happiness. The goal in 2018 is to be happy. I'm not. And actually, personal goals I made, and I'm trying to encourage all of my friends just to do something out of your comfort zone for next year. Do something that you haven't done. Just everybody, that's kind of what I'm doing now.
That's true.
Just get out of your comfort zone. Do something you haven't done. Do something that you normally wouldn't do. Something that's going to open your mind to some new experiences. So like for me, one of the things that I want to do is skydive because I'm afraid of heights.
And that's on my list.
So,
Skydive, bungee jump.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do the indoor, and then I'm gonna eventually try to actually jump out of a plane. So,
Indoor looks really fun.
Skydiving is like not really.
That's the second time I've heard that this week. Actually, is that it's not like the same.
It's just a bunch of air pushing
You
you
just
up.
get pushed up and come down.
Yeah, it's like very fast. It's instant. Yeah.
But I need to at least build myself up to it. So,
You're right.
but my goal is to jump out of a plane.
They got false advertising.
So it was because of him that I started my vision board. I've never done a vision board. I would just always do what I wanted to do. Very successful at that. Many people can't take it, but I'm being honest. But yeah, he was the first person who made me do a vision board. So I wrote down all my 2018 goals, and I'm gonna get a vision board this weekend, and I'm gonna paste them, and I'm gonna scratch them off as they get done. And I guess by the end of 2018, my whole thing will be scratched off because y'all know I don't play. I do what I'm supposed to do, what I want to do, gets it done.
Vision.
They're not in order. They're just random. But the number one vision will probably be finally finishing that docu-series about finding my father. That's like number one. That's the only thing I cannot seem to complete for whatever reason.
Is it because you're afraid to find them?
No, it's just because these videographers want to charge you rent and car money to do something. But yeah, that's on there. Finding Daddy, book tour. Book tour's going to be kind of hard, but I'm going to do it. Radio on a larger platform. We're already on there. We already got the blessing to do that. Fix my credit. Ciao.
You got bad credit?
Huh?
You got bad credit?
Ciao.
That's on everybody's list.
That's worse, right?
No credit.
No credit is like bad credit. Cause
Yeah.
Ciao.
Yeah,
Only thing I can get in my name is Instagram and Facebook.
Just like that.
I got a new I put apartment, condo, go out more to movies, dinners, bowling, skating, stuff like that. I'm not really.
I don't see no relationship.
I saw you
Yes, you do.
skating.
Yes, you do.
Okay, where is it at?
What? Oh, number 2.
Oh.
Number 2 is dating relationships. Number 1 is buy more clothes and shoes. Even though I'm frugal when it comes to clothes and shoes, but I'm quick to buy a VIP pass to a concert. Travel to LA and Mexico because those 2 places I've never been that I want to go.
Where we going?
Okay.
You can come. Meet new people, establish new friendships. Peacefulness, no drama. And most important, I think I will move just to the top of the list. Move in silence. And I got that from Brian.
I feel like you're pretty good at that.
Moving in silence. Right, and then when I talk about it,
I feel like you already do pretty much move in
I
silence.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
So what is y'all got? Some of y'all coming? Cooking with Kels coming?
Cooking with Kels. I'm still doing Cooking with Kels. I'm still writing a book. Working on music more. I'm going to be working with a couple people to try to write some songs.
Like what kind of music?
Neo soul, but I'm not like.
How many octaves you got?
How many who?
Octaves.
I don't sing very high, so probably not
Like
that.
two or three. Two.
I'm not really sure, but
You should find they can be like, I can sing these many octaves. You know what I'm saying?
This is a Mariah fan. Don't mind him.
Yeah, I'm a Mariah fan too, but I know I would never get that
Mariah
high.
have her own damn octaves no more.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Don't she got like 12 octaves?
She has 5.
Ooh.
She has 5, but
That's still a lot.
But yeah, other than that, just, I'm supposed to be going to LA in March, so working with one of my friends who's trying to get housing for veterans and the homeless or anybody who's in need of a place to stay.
That's good.
That's good. That's good.
I think we all need to do like more.
Yeah.
It's all about giving back, because
When we talk
a
about
lot of
that,
stuff happened to me
feeding
this
the
year.
homeless. We talking about going out, making sandwiches and food, and taking out in Baltimore and feeding the homeless and stuff like that. What's on your list?
Oh man, I'm launching a porn division under my company, which is Anomaly Entertainment. The company will be Anomaly XXX. Getting into some acting.
what kind of acting you want to be?
Film, screen, nothing.
Do you have a genre?
No.
Just anything.
Yeah, I feel like I can. act
Multifaceted.
Yeah,
Let me tell you something about acting, honey.
What you
And
know?
when you busy and you gotta read that script and study the line, and the person
Honey.
line before you, and it ain't working out, and you like.
Did you
know
study
what?
with anybody?
Me and Lori FaceTime
Oh, okay.
a lot to rehearse, but it's like you don't only have to know your line, you have to know the line before you, and then you have to know the
Yeah.
body language, and it was like so much. And for me, it was like given to me 2 days before.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they live there, so they can always sit the
Right,
round
right,
table. With me, it was on FaceTime, and we trying to act it out. So I got there, and I said what I said, and whatever I didn't say, I just said it, and it came off.
You killed it,
Let
though.
us know if you need some
It
help.
was cute. Who will help me?
I went to a performing arts high school and college.
That's what's up. Maybe you can help me with my my little short film.
I can.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
Get in writing. 'Cause
No, I should have got you in right. What the fuck? Y'all hear this bullshit? Oh, look, I just lost this song. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna play it.
Oh, my
I
God.
know. Where you gonna plug it at? So what's on? You already said yours.
Yeah, I mean, just try new stuff. Yeah, I'm in the pursuit of happiness. That's really it. I'm not after like material things. Those don't really do anything for me, especially not at this age now. And
What age is that?
the age of happiness.
Child, he getting them. Go ahead.
So yeah, just doing the things that are gonna make me happy, and I've learned a lot, especially from moving from the DMV to Miami, and even Dallas to from Miami to Dallas and back. So yeah, I've learned a lot about what's important in life and what the goals really should be.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm definitely on that path towards being happy. Well, I am happy now. So.
I mean, all the pictures that I be seeing you on Facebook, you have the Colgate, like you look happy. So
Even that picture, like that picture was the most liked on all of our Instagrams. Some of us even got followers from it.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, 'cause he messed
I
with-
posted that picture. I posted flyers for this thing since I've been on it. I think the most I got was like 8 likes, and it was from like random people that I don't even really know. This one, I got like 30 likes. I got 4 new followers, and I was like, well, damn. They probably think it's you on the page for real, because people don't read nothing.
They don't.
And there was one dude, I can't remember his name, but he's cool. He's followed me, Larry, and everybody. And he was like, he does TMZ. He be on TMZ. He was like, oh, I know him. I'm gonna tune in. So that's why I was like one of your fans.
Oh, yeah.
K something.
I can-
That's
yeah.
his name.
He lives
With the
in,
long hair.
Philly, yeah. I know him through Harold.
Who? So what's on your list?
I'm trying to figure out how I can balance my corporate life and this stuff, and they don't work well together. So
You've been doing good though.
this stuff kind of just started dancing sort of again. But I also am trying to like move up my corporate ladder, which is like so hard, especially being black. But I do what I do.
Ron, is his mic on?
All right.
It is. I know he's a Mariah Carey fan, but you can turn his mic on today.
What?
All my singers might be on, babe. But hey, what
But
else?
when you can
What
sing,
else?
let me know.
I'm not a singer. That's never been on my list of things to do.
Okay, well then don't talk about that.
That's never.
But yeah, I'm just trying to do that, figure out how much of what I want to do. Like, do I want to work that much in corporate, or do I want to try to like make money from other things?
Why limit yourself?
Do it all.
Yeah, why limit yourself?
You're
You're so young. Why limit yourself?
I'm not limiting myself. I just want to figure out what I want to put most of my effort into.
And don't be shy.
Because I don't want to have. I don't want to be like doing too much, and you got to do something to make sure you can get this done, and that's not what I like to do. So,
I feel you. So what's name 5 things on your list of things to do?
New job or position in the current company that I'm in. I really don't have a list of 5 things. I just like kind of take them as I get there, but that's the main thing. I need more money, new car, new place to live. I need to move the hell from where I'm at. Because
Far.
I live far as hell.
But you be on time though.
Okay.
You be pushing it.
I don't play about my business. I'm saying. But yeah, like that takes up so much of my time. Like 4 hours of my day just in traveling. So that's.
Larry, I'm gonna go live in 1 second. I'm trying to figure it out. Give me a second. You know, I don't use live on it.
Old people don't know. You need some help.
That's how you do.
Old people be having
Child,
trouble.
work on your list. Don't worry about me.
You got it?
Always had it, honey.
Why you looking like that?
So I gotta make sure I look right. Anybody say that when you be looking at your makeup like that?
Oh, Lord. You ain't got no proof, though.
We did on Wednesday when you had to take it off and we had to wait on you.
You can always wait on me, okay?
So
Now your mic is on. Now your mic is on. Hey, Larry. Hey, DJ. Nothing much. What's going on? You got some questions for anybody in the room? Kelsey's here. So the topic of tonight is long distance relationships and do they work? I think the only person that's gonna be able to talk is Kelsey.
Well, we can all.
Because my longest relationship was what, 20 minutes? 20 minutes up the street. Hey DJ, what's going on? Hey BFF, that's Larry talking to you.
Hey, what's up, Larry?
Well, I don't know, child. He ain't trying to give me my voice. I don't know about no best. Hey,
Hey,
Justin.
Hi, Justin. We're not throwing shade. You're not gonna do that to my friend.
You speaking for who?
I'm speaking for Justin.
No, we're not throwing shade. Justin, you should have been here. Y'all can continue this one. I'm sorry. Justin, you should have been. Hey, Joey.
How are we gonna talk if you talking all loud?
I'm shouting out the fans. My mic on.
I will beat you. I swear. I'm not gonna say
I
nothing.
love you too. Hey, everyone else. Joey.
Hey.
Justin said.
Hey.
But let's talk about long distance relationships and do y'all think they work? And if so, why and why not? Let's start with you for the first time, Mike.
Oh God. I don't want to go first. I'm gonna go last. I don't want to go first.
Can I use that since I actually have people tuning in? You don't want to go first? Kelsey, you want to go? Kellen, you want to go first?
Wait till we get
I
off this
can.
show.
For me, I would probably say I would not want to be in a long distance relationship, just because I'm more of the type of person that would want to see the person that I'm with more often. So, plus people like to cheat, so I need to see.
But they could cheat up the street.
They could cheat
They
up the
could cheat
street.
laying
They cheat in the
bed.
same house, right?
They could cheat in the same house, but at least I get to see them every day.
Seeing them. But cheating, I mean, even if
I mean,
you
it
get to
could
see
happen.
them if
It
they
could
cheat, would you
happen.
leave?
I mean, I haven't. I've been in a situation before where I stayed with somebody after they.
Hey, Kels.
Hey.
Oh, that's right. We got 2.
Hey, Andy.
Yeah.
Joey, call in. If you had been in one for 3 years, call into 240-719-2560. I can't read numbers, guys. I say no because I like to be around my man, especially at night. I feel you, Larry.
That's what Kellen just said.
I feel you, Larry. So you and Kellen on the same page. That's why you married for 13 years. It's 240-719-2560.
You should type it in there and then pin it.
240-719-2560.
Just learn how to open up live.
I just learned how to open up live. Now you want
Now you want them to push numbers.
numbers. What about you?
long distance. I don't know. I've did one before, but it wasn't genuine. You know.
How your part or his part?
Chill.
Hey.
Hey, Joey.
Hey.
So you say you've been in a long distance relationship for 3 years?
I did. I was in one for 3 years.
How did that work?
He lived in Detroit.
Okay.
I lived here. But his mom lived in White Marsh, Maryland.
Okay.
So it kind of was like I saw him like every couple weeks, but it worked fine. He gave me his credit card.
Oh my God.
There you go.
I was able to do what I wanted to do. And, I mean, at the end of the day, not everybody's faithful. And you're going to have someone that's going to see. As long as I don't see it, I don't care. And as long as you don't embarrass me on nobody's social media, you don't embarrass me on when we go out, or you let these side bitches know their place, then I'm cool.
But were you just content because you had his credit card?
Right.
No, it wasn't even about the credit card.
Joey.
It was about the way he made me feel. I've never dealt with someone like him. Like, he was just so cool, relaxed, chilled, laid back, understood my lifestyle and what I was trying to do. And he always invested into me in our relationship.
Joey, this is anomaly. I have a question for you. So, by having the credit card, did you feel that made up for the distance?
It did. It did. It did.
I mean, swipe.
I'm going to be real about it. It made up for the distance because at the end of the day, like, I didn't have to, call, if I needed something really, really badly or I was down at the moment for something, I didn't have to wonder, when am I going to see him again? No, it was in my back pocket, so if I needed it, the resources right there.
So it wasn't a relationship then, it was more of a sugar daddy type thing.
But he had a piece
No,
of
it was a relationship. No, it was a relationship because we were talking about marriage and being together. Like, I met his family. Like, I still talk to his mother to this day. So it's not like I still talk to him. But it was like, you got to make it work for you. For me, I made it work for me. And by me having his credit card worked for me.
Oh,
because
Lord.
if I needed something and he wasn't there, I was able to access his money still. Like, people just got to remember when you're in these long-distance relationships, you got to make it work for you. You have to make him work on your terms. Yeah, he's across the sea, across the ocean, across the state. He may be even 45 minutes away, but as long as he don't make you look stupid, you good.
And a piece of him was with you at all times. So
exactly.
4 digits at a time.
So I don't understand why people are so against these relationships that are long distance. They actually work a whole lot better because the nigga that's in front of your face make you look stupid more than a nigga that's in a whole nother state. Just think about it. A nigga that's in your face probably got 3, 4, 5 niggas he talking to you at a club. Then a nigga out of state, he probably got 3, 4, 5 niggas in a club, but you ain't there, and they ain't whispering about you. But when he comes to where you at, or you go where you at, don't nobody never say nothing.
But wouldn't that I guess, I don't know. I'm the type of person where I would want to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, I want to know. So
I'm going to take words from the famous Tamar Braxton. If you ain't going to do nothing about your man cheating, let your man cheat in peace. Let him do what
you
he's
got
going
that from
to do.
who?
Tamar.
No one.
No, that was Evelyn, I think. Evelyn said that.
No, that was Tamar. She said it in her confession.
That sounds like some shit.
I'm the Braxton's bone carrier. That came from Tony. That came from Evelyn. And Tamar took it from Tony.
From Tony?
Yeah.
Tony repeated it from Evelyn.
Yeah.
From Mom.
So it was Evelyn.
But she's not saying cheating's okay. She's just saying that once you find out, you better do something.
Yeah. If
Otherwise,
you going, don't get mad at him.
Well, Joey, we're gonna text you. Keep tuning in, okay?
Alrighty.
And call back.
Alrighty.
Bye, Joey.
Bye.
Bye.
Well,
Brian.
he says since he has his credit card, he's secure.
Yeah.
That doesn't make me secure, though.
What's
having
your
a
thought?
credit card.
It doesn't.
I mean, I'll take it, but
I mean, to each his own. To each his own.
Hey, Bernard.
I don't know. With the thing with long distance, it raises a trust factor for me more than having the person actually here. Make sense?
Of course.
But do you think that it stems from insecurities or actual trust issues? Because
it could be. I mean, it could be insecurities. I know my biggest issue have been before is trust.
Yeah.
You know, so I wouldn't even. You could be like, I went to sleep. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. You ain't gonna sleep for 4 hours, nigga. Don't play me. Like, you know, I'm texting, you not responding about what the fuck you doing, you know. So, and I had to really like, you know what, you tripping. You need to just, you know, because at the end of the day, if it's meant to be, it's gonna be.
Well, I mean, I never did long distance. I mean, you've been there through all my relationships, and they seem to last until they don't no more, and you gotta come pick me up.
What was your longest relationship?
What are they, like 2
like
3 years?
Yeah,
Really? What?
2 3 years. Oh, when I'm in it, baby, we be in it.
Look at
We be
that.
in
you
it.
do.
We be in it.
At least you do.
We be in it.
Oh.
We be in it. But you can't trust a person that's in the same city. You can't trust a person, period. That's just life.
I don't agree with that.
That's just life. I mean, to each his own. I mean,
Yeah.
He trusts you enough to give you his credit card.
Right.
And the way you like to spend, Joel. So let's hear you, Mr. I have had a relationship.
Well, damn. I might want to, you know. I don't know. I'm probably with Brian on that one. Like, and that mine is from insecurities, 100%. But I don't think I would. I don't know. Like, I have friends that that are in long distance relationships, and it works for them. And that's just. I mean, both of them have like really busy lives, so it's not like they're up under each other all the time. They're just like, that's that person they can go to like at the end of the day when they're done their business, working 24 hours a day, and you know,
We're gonna get to you.
they're good. So I'm just like, for them it works. For me, I don't know if I could.
Is that an open relationship?
No, it's not open.
So can I ask you a personal question?
Oh,
Why
Lord.
haven't you ever been in one? We're gonna come to you too.
I used to say because people that I want don't want me back, but I think now a more mature
What you
answer.
mean don't want you back if you've never been
you've
with
been
them?
in one.
Basically because I don't want to settle. I've had situations where I'm like, okay, yeah, we can be in a relationship, but it's like, I don't know if I'm walking down the street and someone that I really wanted to be with was walking down the street, I'm like, damn.
So
Have you brought anybody
home?
home
The grass
to
is
meet your
greener on
parents?
the other side. Basically, you're always looking for the next best thing. The next, what's better?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Because you just said like, what if you're walking past and the person,
Mike.
the person you're supposed to be with is like
The other Mike.
No, I just feel like this
Larry,
person might not have
Call in, Larry.
quite what I want, and I'm not just gonna say, okay, well, I'll just take it since you're ready. Might as well. Like, I just don't want to do that. I want the feeling to be mutual for both of us, and I just haven't had that feeling happen. It's not like, well, this could probably work, but what if homeboy around the corner, we might be, I'm just going to wait and hold off. It's not like that. It's more of like, I just haven't had that feeling of like, yeah, we could probably be together. Like,
Why?
Let's
though?
try it.
No one you've came across have made you feel that way. No one.
I've had 2 people. That's happened with 2 people before. First time, one of them had a grass and green on the other side thing happen. That was some drama. And then the boy he was very similar to me. We were both light skinned. We were both about the same height. We both had hair. We both we were very similar in personality. So he wanted to go do that. And then the other one, he just played games, like mad games. He's very handsome. He's very intelligent. He just plays games because he can. So that's cool.
So, Mr. Rowe, how come you haven't been in a relationship?
I think it's mostly because of me. Like, I'm probably not good at trusting. Well, I know I'm not good at trusting people, so that could mess up the situation that I'm in. Or
thanks for calling Not Playing It Safe Show.
Hey, what's up, Mike? This is Larry.
What's going on, Larry?
Larry.
What's up?
So, from a person who's been with their partner for 13 years, married for 3, Do you think long distance relationship works?
For me, no.
Why?
No, that wouldn't work for me. But I do know people who are in them, and it works fine for them. But it just wouldn't work for me, no.
Why not you?
Because I'm the type of person I like to be around my baby all the time. Like talking on the phone. You know, talking on the phone, that's fine. Texting, that's fine too. But when I come home from work, I like to come home to my man. I don't want to come home to an empty house. I've done that before. And it was fine when I was single. It was cute. But, you know, I always wanted to be around my man. So for me, it wouldn't work.
I agree.
I feel the same way. I'm the clingy type when I like them. So I need them there too. Long distance, I can't do it.
Now, clingy, I'm not. But long distance, no. Like, when I lived over West Baltimore, I wouldn't date a boy who lived over East Baltimore because that was too far for me. Like, I need to be able to, that was too far for me.
Now,
I'm damn sure not going to date nobody in another state.
We're from D.C., most of us. East Baltimore, West Baltimore, how far is that from each other?
Well, it depends.
Because, you know, we're in D.C. and Maryland. That's across the street.
It's almost the same. Like, all you got to do is cross a bridge, and it's, like, right there. But
Okay, gotcha.
yeah.
There he is. Shout him out, Kelsey. Well, thanks, Larry. Keep tuning in and keep
King, what's up?
commenting. Spit some knowledge for us.
Will do.
Alrighty.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Now, my brother Orion is tuning in.
Hey, Orion.
He said trust is the key to a long distance relationship. I mean, I think that's any relationship.
Everybody keep using that word trust, but do you trust yourself enough to not do things that you shouldn't do, knowing that it's long distance?
Yes.
There's so many temptations out there.
100%.
Yes.
With me, it's...
You trust yourself?
Hell yeah.
Even with Jack and Grinder and all that?
Hell yeah. I don't play that
So
game.
why have you never been in a
Especially-
relationship?
Because other people don't do that.
And it seems like the people that are long distance are the ones that want you when they're.
See, what I do with people, like if
They're
I
the
like
nicest.
them,
Yeah.
I start taking like a friendship lane for a second to see like what will they tell me as a friend other than what they will tell me as trying to date me.
Yeah.
And once I do that, then they start becoming themselves. Then they'll be like, yeah, I probably would do that too. Like you be like, oh, okay.
Well, it's hard for me because I don't like people often. I really don't.
We know.
Do I? I don't like people often.
We know.
Friends, nothing, child. Fuck people. Get money.
I don't know. People. And I'm not gonna say all people. Like there are some very genuine people. There are some very trustworthy people, but I'm gonna say it's a good amount of people that you really can't trust, and that are really good thinking that you can trust them. Like,
Yeah.
so
Larry, I did like that one last guy you set me up with, but you know what happened.
help me out.
Child, you don't want no relationship. You just said you ain't want one.
I didn't say that.
You gonna travel to Baltimore?
Oh no, we're not doing that. I don't know. It depends on how fine they are. I might. You never know.
So why they gotta be fine?
Why they gotta be fine?
Get them,
I ain't driving that far for nothing.
Get them, Kels.
You gotta at least got something for me to look at. You ain't gotta. I'm not.
Then you're never gonna be in a relationship.
I ain't picky about.
Get 'em,
I'm
Kels.
not picky about looking fine though. Like you
Yes,
know,
you are.
I'm,
Yes, you are. You are so superficial.
how would you know?
No, because
You are
I
so
think
superficial.
I think that's a problem with a lot of people because you're not the.
So
first
you would take
person I've heard
someone
of.
that looks like Predator but has a heart of gold.
I've dated someone who looked like a predator. Had the heart of gold. He had to come
It
pick me up from his
depends.
house.
It depends. on-
There are some predators that you be like, oh, he's cute. But then there's some predators you be like, ooh.
You think he's cute?
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, it
And that's
depends.
the one who think he's cute.
It depends. Like, I don't know. I
Those
don't.
be those ones though.
I don't really.
I don't know how it's gonna be for y'all in y'all first relationship, especially for you
Yeah, I
being
feel like-
older.
I'm going.
See, you're still young, so you can play, but you're so older, so going through that
Why
first
you gotta be so
heartbreak.
older?
I mean,
Because
I'm
he's
not
much older
that
than
much.
him. He's much older than him. He's much older than him.
Yeah, I am.
So, but and getting that first heartbreak and everything else. It's gonna be
Yeah,
hard.
I mean,
But
I'm
you
not
have to
gonna
go
say
through
that
that
I'm
stuff.
not gonna
he
say
gonna give me that stalker
I
type.
like this.
Nah.
Shout out to Reggie. Thank you for tuning in. He said nowadays too many people are opportunists and not willing to actually put in the work it takes to
That's
keep
what I
a
was
man.
gonna say.
They want the cheap thrill of having the new it piece.
Exactly. Exactly. I agree with that.
And Larry said, just because you look good doesn't mean your attitude will be good. I feel you
Exactly.
shaded me. Larry shades me. Y'all don't catch. I know I'm messing with him.
I would say for people that I've met on social media that don't live near me, like talking to that person that's across the way, it's kind of
nice.
fun.
They're really nice.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like, you're not gonna see them tomorrow, so like you build that friendship.
I kind of like that. On one hand, I do like it.
But what do you get from it? Is it a fulfillment because you know nothing's coming of it?
I feel like we don't have like.
We don't even like to drive across the bridge.
He would get on the plane.
I
and
drive
go
all the
somewhere.
way from damn Manassas up here. Please don't
You
play
do,
with me.
but it's
I
always
will drive
business.
for somebody. No, it's not.
Oh, you have that dude you fist. You right, you did.
He lives in Virginia, and you know what? I can't even with you. That's all he got to cling on.
I can't
Anyway,
imagine. Like,
that's because you're boring.
let's jump ship. No, I'm not letting nobody fist nothing in me.
You don't have to do
That's,
that.
I don't give a
You
fuck
don't
about
have to do
I don't give a fuck if
that.
you call me born or not. You're not putting no fist in me.
Oh my gosh.
We don't do that. So would you?
What if it was
So
big
who
as
did
a
you
fist?
see in Baltimore, Mike?
Who did I say in Baltimore?
Oh, that night when he left the hotel room and I got up and he was gone. You're right. Who was it?
Tell him it's none of that damn business.
He ain't gonna tell us about our business. Who
You
was
can
it?
tell
What's in that cup?
Hmm?
What's in that cup?
him. None of your damn business.
I have a friend that lives in Baltimore. Well, I mean, I have a few friends that live in Baltimore. But I have a friend that lives in Baltimore. He like makes suits from scratch, basically. And he looks like, I'll show y'all, but he looks like a Ken doll, like literally. He has hair down to here. I think he's like, I forget what he is, but. What is that?
Epic, I'm not shading fisting. We go through this all the time, Epic. I told you.
Yes,
last time
he
we were
is.
here,
Get
I'm not
him.
shading
Yes, he
fisting.
is.
I'm not. It's just
Yes, he is.
not to me.
He's
No.
shaming. You should get him.
He's fish shaming.
Yep.
I like him like this, not like this.
Oh, so you like him?
He said, "What's his name?"
What's
No, I'm
his
just not
name?
like- I
His
like
name is Maurice.
Not
like-
girthy.
His name is Maurice. You probably know him, Joy. You think you know everybody, huh?
No, I don't know.
Because he would have. Did you mention names? She heard that, honey. Child, you about to be without a friend. You better.
I yell it.
I do know everybody. So what's next? So relationship, long distance. Currently, you're doing one.
I'm currently in a long distance
Right.
relationship.
What
So
makes
how
it
is
work
it?
for y'all?
Communication, open and honest communication is literally the key. And we're not talking about DC to Baltimore or Baltimore.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about Miami to London.
Oh,
You heard the accent?
Like, can you get any farther than that?
we could have been, but
Almost like
but
Japan.
oh Lord.
but at the end of the day, honestly it works, and I feel I'm fulfilled. And even though we may not physically be around each other every single day, we talk every single day. We talk throughout the day. And luckily with technology being the way it is, we're able to see one another every single day.
And that builds like
And it builds
a
a
relationship.
and that's forced us to communicate. So we talk.
Yeah.
So that's my friend.
Andy, call in.
We're also friends on top of being lovers. So I'm absolutely all for a long distance relationship. It's just about putting in the work, and it's about actually wanting it. And I can honestly say that the feeling and the energy that I get from my current relationship is better than the people that I've dated that live in the area or even in the country. So
That's awesome.
I mean, and it's no shade to anybody I dated, but it's all shade. But
It's true,
But
Jake.
it's the truth, and I mean, I'm happy, like it works. But at the end of the day, what I've realized is with relationships, it's about wanting to make it work.
Hold that thought. Thanks for calling and not playing a safe show.
Go ahead, Kels.
Hey, Andy.
Andy Candy. So Andy,
What's that?
would you do a long distance relationship?
Yes, I know. I can.
Yeah, I was.
So how does it work for you?
It actually worked perfectly. Kind of came out of the blue, and I was here in the DMV, and he was actually out in Arizona.
Oh wow.
But we actually met in LA.
Oh wow. Are you guys
So
currently
it's
still
crazy how
together?
that happened. But
You ain't.
I was working 3 jobs and going to school, so.
I think working 3 jobs is an understatement, Andy. Your ass be working 10 jobs, going to school, taking care of people's kids.
It's
just 3 now. It's just 3 now.
So it's all about making work, and I think Andy can like attest to that. It's all about putting in the work, and because I know Andy has gone out there several times, and his partners come out here, and you know it's all about actually putting in that effort.
And you too, you went to London.
Yeah, oh yeah, and you know like and for me and my partner, we have like the longest we've gone is 4 months without seeing one another. Physically.
Oh, wow.
But you know, just with the last band, it was 2 months. So it's all about planning it and making it work and wanting to make it work. But what it does, it builds up that excitement. Because when I know that the time is coming, that we're about to see one another, like nothing can top that. Like that feeling is amazing.
And see, I have a question from someone that's tuning in. Epic. So with long distance relationships, what are the expectations on monogamy, intimacy, and sex? Is this an open relationship?
It is not an open relationship. And I think, because I'll say to each his own, but whatever you discuss, you know, with your partner, I think is whatever works for y'all works for y'all.
Yeah.
You know? And it's not for, and I think where people make the misconception, where people make that error, is by listening to what everyone else thinks they should do. Because the situation, because for example, us sitting here, y'all have said, you know, some of y'all have said y'all wouldn't do a long distance, you know, but that doesn't mean that I shouldn't do it.
Yeah,
you know,
of course.
You know, so what that does is it's all about making it work for you, and that's what I love about my current relationship. We're not following any rules. We're doing what we know feels right to us, and it works.
Andy Candy.
We're both happy.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling in, Puka.
Thanks, no problem. And by the way, we actually live together now.
Yep.
Oh.
See? And so that's what I'm saying. See, that goes.
It
so
can
now
happen.
Yeah, see it happen.
Yep. I'm coming up on 3 years now.
Yes.
Dang.
Congratulations.
Like I tell Kelsey, I want to be in that with.
All right, thanks, y'all.
See you guys.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
It was something I was about to say to you. Oh yeah, as far as like the talking and communication, he would get off the phone me quick. Oh, it's such and such time, and I gotta call my boo before he go to bed. Or I used to get lunchtime calls at 2 o'clock our time. That don't happen no more. He's at work.
But it's all about making it work because but with that, and just to what you just said, because there's a 5 hour time difference between him and I. So, you know, at the time I'm at work or he's at work, you know, like either one of us is asleep. So, you know, it's being mindful of that time and being aware of that. So it's literally like a job almost, and you have to put in that work, and you have to, you know, be aware of all of these things. Like I have to be aware of the time, or like, oh, you know what, he's about to go to sleep. So that's why 2 o'clock is not a good time, because that's like, you know.
Because I was like, what time is it in London?
Yeah.
And he'll tell me off the top of his head without even thinking. Like I know somebody in London I'm about to call.
Okay, so y'all call in. Y'all ask
give
all
me the
these
number. Type in the number.
questions. I did several times. So another question.
Get on yours too. Everybody
And you can
So,
choose
yes,
to
up
answer
to you,
this.
Kelsey.
Okay.
So
Type in the number, Kel.
it says, so how does that work sexually? 30 days is one thing, but what about 6 months to a year?
You're gonna say banana too.
But no, it's all about making it work, because there are ways, and like I said, and I'll go back to technology. You know, technology is a good way to kind of ease that, and it's also, you know, self-restraint and being open-minded. So I mean, that's one way to, you know, appease yourself, I guess. And I will say, like, you know, the lotion stock has gone up.
It's still the same long distance relationship. We're just answering questions from certain people's phone. Same topic.
I think stuff like that is
one more
exciting.
question. Epic, I'm going to get you call in. He said, have y'all set intervals and timing on the intimacy piece?
You want to know all about that?
I know.
What was the question?
Have y'all set intervals and timing on the intimacy piece?
I don't understand that.
He said he about to call in.
He's
Okay,
calling
call
in.
in and explain
Okay.
that, Epic. Because you lost me too, and I'm very smart.
I think stuff like that would be exciting. Like, I don't know.
Like if y'all playing stuff, like when y'all
Now you
about to
gotta-
get together.
I don't know.
So that's part of the excitement, though. Like, you know, even planning trips and
Yeah, like that's
Where's the next place
exciting.
y'all going?
I'm probably going back to Europe next.
I would always, let me tell you something. If I had somebody lived in London, he would never be here. I would be on the first plane in London every chance I get. Like, no, don't worry about coming here. I'll come over there. Don't
but
worry
see, he
about
probably
it.
want to break from where he is and come when you are experiencing your.
Well, then he'll be like, can we just go?
He can just have to get over there because I'm coming to London. No, I'm just playing. He can come.
Yeah, I mean,
They are loving you.
Right.
Thanks for calling Not Playing It Safe Show.
Hey, what's going on, fellas? This is Evan.
Hey.
Hey, so I have a question for the guest, and I'm just trying to figure out. My question was, your relationship, as it stands as a long distance relationship, how does that work as far as the intimacy piece is concerned? I mean, have you all set intervals as far as when you guys will meet? And I get it that there is videos and options and technology that you may take advantage of, but I mean, how does that really work?
So, I mean, one, it takes planning, because obviously you're not just going to take, not that I wouldn't do it, like last minute flights. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we have to plan these things. We have to take the time off, from work and et cetera. And I mean, he's here in DMV with me now, like he's here. So, this is something we planned. And so, and it's only been 2 months. Like I said, I was in London in October and he's here now. And but now that we're together, we're already planning our next visit. So we're always usually a few months ahead of the game. So, and I'll say this because I'm not going too deep into like the sexual and stuff, but we know, I mean, when we do see each other, it's on. It's on. Yeah. So. Yeah,
I would hope so.
Okay, honey. But noise canceling earphones.
But yeah. So it's all about planning it and but that's something that we have to think about, just because, we need to know when the next time, because that is something that always comes up or something that we do need to think about. Because, yes, like anybody else, we do want to be around one another and we do want that physical aspect of our relationship. It just needs to be planned out a little bit more than most couples.
Because it ain't a cheap meetup.
Okay. Sure ain't.
Yeah, no.
I don't see them on off.
How much are those tickets?
Honestly, it's just like anywhere else. But you have to plan ahead again. Like I said, but from here to London, depending on where you fly from, because I'm flying from, Miami and Fort Lauderdale. So, just like here, you have BWI, Reagan, Dulles, et cetera. So you have those options. But, it was about, you can do like $400 getting a trip to Europe.
Oh, that's not bad.
Hey, Epic, do you have any more questions for Kelsey?
Nope. I am good.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thanks, fellas. Good night.
Congratulations on your show as well.
Thank you. You all are coming down. We're gonna have you. We're gonna make this live. We're gonna, y'all come through as a guest spot.
Mike wants a demo.
Of course.
Mike wants to be.
Mike wants a demo.
He does.
I will make sure that I get in touch with Dominion and make sure that he sets that up with you.
All right. Cool.
We'll definitely be there to support Epic. Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
So yeah, that sex question. Everybody wants to know that. Like, how does it work?
Yeah.
But everybody might just set on the sex.
Yeah, everyone's always like, and that's, I think, where a lot of people make that error, not even just in long distance relationships, but in relationships, period. For real. You put so much emphasis on one or two aspects of it when it's the whole piece. Right. Because, sex is important. Sex is important. And and anybody who knows me knows that it's important. However, it's not the only thing, and that's what I love about this is the fact that...
not to cut you off, I think that also that goes into having willpower. Too.
Exactly. And I'm proud of and I will say that I'm proud of myself with that because, I actually surprised myself that I, am going through this, and it's yes, it gets hard, like no pun intended. It gets hard to go through these 4 months apart, without any intimacy, but it makes it worth it at the end. It makes it worth it. And then,
what's the longest time y'all have been without any type of intimacy?
Me? Oh, everybody?
Everyone.
Shit. 2.5 years.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Me too. Well,
so baby, just know when I got it.
Intimacy, not just a random hookup.
Yeah. Okay. What about a hookup?
We need to ask,
a hookup? Like sex.
Period. We talking about sex, period. We talking about intimacy.
I'm talking about sex.
Period.
Sex. Yeah.
Period. Okay.
It's clear.
Sex, period? Probably about a year.
Really? intermittent fasting?
Well, at the time, I was focused on whatever I was doing career-wise at that particular time, you know. And my son was a lot younger, so my focus was on being a parent. So
okay, well
I
then
want to object to
different.
that because you do this point interesting stuff, but it's been a year for you.
I can't.
what does that have to do with it?
That doesn't tempt you? No? Okay.
See, but it's all about willpower.
Yeah.
It's all about, you know.
Okay, but you just beat us some cheeks last night, though, right? Or was it the night before?
Are you talking to me?
No, him.
Oh.
But you was in a group when he texted. Because if I wasn't on live, I'd
That's
pull
not
it
my
out.
business.
Oh, okay.
And I did.
He don't know how.
I did. You wasn't. Were you talking about recently or just in general?
In general.
Thank you.
What is
He
the
wasn't
longest
talking about
time
recently.
that you've had no sex? And you said a year.
Yes.
Huh?
That's the longest
No,
I've
not.
went
Yeah.
in the past a year.
Not on that.
So when you finally did get it, was it on and popping?
Speak up, let everybody hear you.
It was.
I mean, y'all didn't.
Side conversation, no.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said when he did finally get it, was it on and popping?
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Everybody gonna do
Like
that.
throwing people up against walls and stuff.
No, you ain't gonna throw me up against the wall. That's
you
a
was gonna be
whole
the
different
thrower.
type of. No.
You don't be getting them cheeks.
Your answer.
I think the longest was like 6 months. 6 to 8 months, something like that.
6 to 8 months? That's not bad. Damn. That's not bad. 6 to 8 months?
Yeah, I can't be.
What's the longest you been?
Like more than a year.
More than a year? That's not bad.
I don't know if I could ever go more than a year. Like,
I mean, you would automatically assume that I would, because everybody else here knows where I work, so you would automatically assume, but...
Just like with Brian, I automatically assume just because
Yeah,
it's business, but yeah. Damn.
what about you?
What's the question?
How long you been without sex?
How long can I go? How long?
No,
can I
how long have you been?
About a month now.
That's the
Yeah,
longest
man.
you've ever been without sex? A month. That's what we just asked. What's
The longest I've ever been? I don't know. I get in my spurts when I'm not doing it, then I get in my spurts when I'm just going.
Just hoeing.
Yeah, just going. And I haven't been in a spurt in a very long time. I think I get in my spurts when I get like stressed out and frustrated with things, and that's like my release. Like beat this shit up, beat it out of me, you know.
Not beat it out of
Like
me, though.
Michelle said, I'm trying to stop thotting and you know, trying to settle down.
I don't go long. Like,
Well, give some kind of answer.
no pun intended, but I'm light skinned. I can get it. I don't know. I honestly don't count how long. Like, it's never that long because Jack is so accessible.
You ain't never got no answer for nothing.
You're right. But I was in a relationship.
Is you in one now?
If I want to be.
Okay.
Next question.
Worry about
Next
yourself.
caller. So we're going to take a 2 plus 3 minute break, and we'll be back in 5 minutes. This is the longest we've ever been without taking a a wine cooler has some type of a little bit. Thanks for tuning back into the Not Plain to Say radio show. I'm your host, Mike.
I'm sorry. I'm Brian Anomaly. So just caught me off guard.
Kelsey.
Who?
This is our special guest.
Okay, let them know who you are.
You're supposed to introduce
him. Let them know who you are. Let's put the red carpet out. This is our special guest, Kelsey motherfucking Rowland.
Oh, gosh.
Thank you. Respect the queen.
Put some respect on his name.
So when we left off, we was talking about Brian and who cheeks he beat the other.
No, we was not.
That was the question they wanted to ask.
Yeah, they did. Everybody. Y'all are so.
Was it good?
You
guys, was it good?
We talking to you? You on the hot seat?
Yeah, you got I didn't ask details.
That person might be.
Was it good or no?
So I don't give a fuck. They on there or not. If
he already smashed
it. So was it good?
He already smashed it. Was it a girl?
It was good.
Was it a girl?
That's
no,
what
I
he
said
said.
was it good?
I had to clean my head out. Tony Fish,
I mean, you never know.
Yikes.
Ew.
With extra tartar sauce. Smell that cheese.
Right there.
Was it good?
He said
it was.
Right.
It was.
Was it just good for a quick one, or was it
That's all
good?
y'all getting right now.
Oh, okay.
Why he get to get all that, but we only get this little bit?
They ain't get nothing. They getting this.
That. Who? Whoever you gave it to.
Oh shit.
Y'all are nasty.
They wanted to know too. They're nasty asses. Thank y'all.
That was Wednesday night too, wasn't it? When you left the interview.
This is now.
No, when you.
Yes,
it was
it
Wednesday
was.
night. It was. I thought you ain't know nothing. So, we're going to switch the topics now. We're going to talk about music because a lot of you don't know, but most of you who watch and do know because you're obviously fans of Kelsey.
Mike is a
Kelsey,
songwriter, apparently.
Thanks for the plug. Kelsey recorded a song in Miami not too long ago, and the song is called I Ain't the One. I personally like the song. I feel that it's still current today, just based off of lyrical content. I don't know when he's going to release it. That's up to him. But you know, everybody got an album or EP coming in 2018.
You don't hear me claiming that though.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know when, but we're going to play it in a few. But we're going to talk music, like.
Okay, well let's start with his song then.
No, we're gonna play it towards the end. We're gonna not right now. We're gonna play it. Let's build up to it. Let him talk about music, what inspired him, who inspired him, and then we'll go into the song.
Anyway, go ahead. What was you talking about? You the leader.
You're the leader of the group.
Come on, Beyonce. What's going on? What we talking about?
Latasha Scott.
Latasha. What we talking about?
I'm letting Farrah get some time. Continues to speak.
Farrah. Ooh, the worst out of them.
Thank you, Calvin.
One is no longer ever nothing.
Thank you, Calvin. I ain't even have to say it. He finished it. But no, we're going to talk music. Stop it. Be nice. We're going to talk music. So who's some of your favorite artists that you look up to that you're inspired by that can actually sing?
Actually, for me, I've always been inspired by, like, I'll say Maxwell Prince. Janet because of her, like, choreography, of course.
Okay.
Rhythm Nation.
Rick James. Maybe even some of those, like, maybe Bon Jovi a little bit. Not that I really know his music, but his style.
Yeah.
Just some of those people who just kind of, they were themselves. They just exposed themselves to the world, and they weren't afraid to be, fearless and
definitely.
And of course, the voice, of course, Whitney. She honestly was the reason that I loved singing. Yeah, that's the reason, like, I wanted to sing. Like, The Bodyguard for me, like, did it for me. So I don't know.
That was such a good movie.
Yeah, but I love the way it makes you feel, and I love the way these artists have made me feel, and the way they just evoke those emotions. And when they sing these songs, you feel it because you've been there, and you're like, this is a story that I can relate to, and that's I guess why music is important to me, and that's really what I hope to gain from recording and hopefully releasing music is just to have someone relate to the story and someone to say, you know what, I've been through this. Like,
what genre are you?
I think for me, my biggest thing, and I think that's what my holdup is I feel like every genre that I've heard isn't the one for me. like I feel like mine is a completely different.
Eclectic.
Like and don't get me wrong, because I grew up on R&B and soul and all that, and that's what I normally sing. However, I feel like for me as an artist, my sound it hasn't been created yet.
Yeah.
It hasn't been created yet, and I'm still trying to find it. And as I'm going out and listening to all these different genres and living in different cities where they have each area has their own specific sound. Like DMV is known for its go-go. Miami has its house and Miami bass and all that. And but just going to all these things and seeing how it moves these crowds, I'm still trying to find that sound that moves me. Yeah. So.
I have a question.
Wrong. They're saying we're low. They can't hear us on the website. Is that phone? Oh, he said turn y'all phone
Guys,
up.
if y'all can hear
It may be low on my end. No, it's not.
But someone said, what, I'm sorry. Theo said, what collaboration would you like to see in 2018?
So artists currently out?
Yeah. That's currently out.
Honestly, this is one I've been wanting to hear, and I'm not going to say it needs to be at the top of the list, but I'm waiting for a Sam Smith-Adele collaboration.
That would be awesome.
It's like one of the same.
Yeah, but I think it would be
like the female and the male version. Of that.
I feel like that would be a really great collaboration.
I like Sam more than I do Adele. Like, I can't get with Adele.
What?
I love Adele.
I can't get with it. But Sam all day. I can't wait till July when he comes to town. But if they do a song together, maybe that's cool.
So what's your
I
go-to?
actually would like, I don't know if it's going to, well, I'm not going to say I don't know if it's going to happen, but I actually would like to see Monica collaborate with Pink.
That would be interesting.
I think that would be hot.
Pink's album was pretty dope.
Because despite the genre that she does, Pink can actually really sing.
Yeah.
She
most people don't know her first album was straight R&B.
Yeah.
She could sing.
That would be dope.
For real.
My favorite song from her is Family Portrait.
Yeah, I used to enjoy that.
Yeah. Because I could relate to it, definitely.
Well, read it out loud.
Oh, he was saying it was his phone. He can hear now.
Oh.
So, your collaboration.
I don't even know. Not even in a I don't know. Let me think. This is a hard one.
I have one that y'all would not even expect. I'm going to say it though.
Say it. Go ahead.
I would love for Missy and Janet Jackson to do like a dance album. Like
together.
Dance music together.
The whole thing. With
Yeah.
the beats and everything. Yeah, that would
Missy can rap, Janet can sing, but it could be dance style, so it doesn't have to be like Janet's slow
Missy dances
songs.
her ass off.
That'd be hot.
The videos would be sick.
That's totally
Yes.
crazy.
Yes.
That's totally crazy
yeah.
production-wise. Yeah. Did you say one?
I didn't.
Oh,
I would love to see Destiny Child get back together. All of them.
That is never gonna happen.
It would be good to see, though.
It would be good to
It
see.
just popped in my head.
Go ahead.
Tony Braxton and Anita Baker.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
That's a good one.
Speaking of Anita Baker, and I keep forgetting to tell this woman this every time I see her. I want Monica to redo an Anita Baker song.
Yeah. And she could sing it, too.
I keep forgetting to say this to her every time I see her. My mind go blank. But yeah.
Which song would you...
Any of them, Body and Soul, 365 Days.
Oh, yeah, I can see her getting that one.
So her next tribute should be Anita Baker because she already did Whitney.
And Lauryn Hill.
And Lauryn Hill. So it needs to be, and Tony. She had a little Tony in there once. So Anita Baker. But,
Yeah, I think it might be Mary J. though for some reason because she keeps hinting at Mary J.
Well, you know they're sisters, so and they're not gonna cry. They're not gonna cry, baby. Kelly and Kelsey collab.
I'm still waiting on that one too.
Right? That'll be hot.
I'm still waiting on that one.
The Rollins, baby. That'll be cute. Both of them got the Colgate smile. Big old head. Dance music. That'll be cute.
That would be fun.
Great personalities, warming. Yeah, that'll be cute. Y'all just got promoted.
Could y'all see a Sierra and Janet song? And they're very similar.
song.
Well, I mean, they didn't do it together.
The
they
feedback
had something,
remix.
yeah, and that was
but
kind of
It was
like
a
what the
mashup.
video would look like, because I know when she saw that video for that dance movie, she was like, "Oh, you know, this looks like something I would do." Janet talking about Sierra, that Get Up song.
Mm-hmm. Get Up from that movie.
Yeah.
With Chameleonaire.
Yeah.
Janet and Sierra, I'd rather not. I don't know. I'd rather not.
I mean, she danced more like Janet to me.
Yeah, but it's like.
Than Tinashe.
But I don't want two similar artists doing a collabo. What's the point? Because then everybody gonna put them against each other.
I mean, they did it with Britney and Madonna.
You think they're similar?
I mean, they both white.
That makes them similar, Helen.
And they both pop music, and they both had a whole bunch of people trying to be like them, and they both can't sing live.
No point there. I don't know who else would be a good collaboration.
Mariah and Beyonce.
Child
They
Eye.
hinted at that. They hinted at it.
I actually, and it's only just because I just want the world to be a peaceful place. I want K. Michelle and Tamar to do a song.
K. Michelle and
I think that would
Didn't
be
they already?
It would be hot.
Didn't
Yeah,
they sing
they-
live together,
They
right?
sang live.
They pay the bill and stuff,
Sure,
yeah.
yeah.
How you a fan and you don't know this stuff, girl? But yeah, they did. At the award show. At the,
Did you see her on The Real? K. Michelle?
Mm-hmm. When she was crying with R. Kelly. Talking about R. Kelly.
Talking about she trying to get her butt.
Reduced.
but she shouldn't have got it.
Right.
I mean, but she felt insecure about her looks, so she wanted to improve herself. She thought that she was improving herself.
And now don't she have lupus or something? She's just
No,
Really?
it was a lupus scare. She doesn't have it.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't have it.
Damn.
But yeah, what do y'all think about those big butts on these female celebrities?
It's horrible.
I want one.
I mean, it depends on how you have it. If it's like
You want one?
nice
I know
looking,
plenty of guys. Well, you know what? And
Theo, they did
Well,
a
see,
song
he live in
together.
I live in Miami, and it's a normal
Right.
thing
Neo,
for
she's
guys,
already
girls.
working.
It's a normal thing.
I want a fat
Who's
transfer.
that? He said,
yeah, I mean, it'll be
They
your
already
own,
did that
like,
already.
I just want a little, like, nice,
So what?
No, it was
you know, take all this out.
Neo wrote on her Still Standing album. 2010. Who's answering the question about Neo and Monica collabo? So would you get the fat transferred from to put where?
Well, I got 2 titties, and I got a stomach.
Where would you put it? Your
That-
butt?
Hell yeah.
Really, Mike?
Yes,
You already
I
got a
would.
butt.
I 100% would do it.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
But-
I want it more.
I mean, there's
When you going to Atlanta?
there's somebody in the DMV who's very actually, you know, I think I can say his name because he's very vocal about it, so it probably wouldn't be right. Andrew Braxton gets his stuff.
Who?
Andrew Braxton, he lives here in the DMV. He's documented his like surgery.
Oh yeah. I've seen it. He
So I
went
mean,
to
it's a
Dominican
normal.
Republic.
I think especially with guys now too, it's a normal thing. And like Andrew's very vocal about the process, and you can look at his videos and
I
everything.
mean, it's
Well, let
fine
me
if
tell
you
y'all
do it
something.
tastefully, but if you're just
cool.
doing it
If
just
they
to be,
transfer some fat from my body, they gonna flush shit down the toilet. It's not going nowhere else in me. Once the fat come out, it's gone.
okay,
Baby, you're not
Thank
putting
you.
it nowhere else in me. That's the purpose of me getting it out.
Oh, man.
I'll donate
I
mine
agree.
to somebody if they want it for a price.
Baby, somebody have a good ass off of this. I donate all this, baby. K. Michelle, who? Tiny, who? Tamika, who? Shakana, who? Who else got a butt?
They said Tamar got one. I knew.
Tamar ain't got no new booty.
When she first did the tour and she had on that thing, it did look like she had a little
She
butt.
just got big.
Maybe she put one of them little
That's stress.
booty pops on.
She just
That's
put on
stress.
weight.
She probably did get surgery from Vincent whooping her ass, but, you know, I'm just saying.
You think you did?
He did.
Absolutely.
He did.
I mean,
that's why his name
that
is Ike.
time they said that he bit her finger,
Because she probably was like this, and,
and
he
he was
like
like,
that.
"Hurry!"
You know how y'all can be.
Absolutely.
Yahoo.
Okay, Mike, because I know I done got to come get me texts several times.
Baby, he had to bail me out so many times of relationships and drama.
Oh, let's talk about that.
We can, but we not. We sell stories. We don't tell them.
He always got a tagline. Can we just talk about it? Damn.
It's gonna work too.
Like
You
it's
can't take
always,
it. That's
it's
gonna be-
always like that little subtitle at the bottom.
You can't take it. You can't take it.
I just want
You're
to
not quick enough for old boy.
Cause he got you. Well, I do relationships. Be quiet.
What he said.
Are we throwing shade over here?
No. I'm just saying.
The light's shining bright, boo.
I'm trying to be on my best behavior. But go ahead, do tell you, but no matter what. What happened? You got to come give me text, and then he said what?
I'll tell my own story.
Okay, tell it. Okay, he got to come give me text, and then what happened?
No, me and my ex just got into it, and I knew Kelsey lived up the street.
Got into it like what? What you mean?
Well, when you get into a relationship, you'll find out. But we got into it, and I asked Kelsey to just come get me because it got heated, and we about to fight in the house. And
Did y'all put hands?
And
I bring you no shoes too?
No, he always
ate his
shoes
cake.
I don't know. I think it was over because he lied, because his back was hurting the whole day, and then his ex texted him. All of a sudden, he's just a miracle. He can walk. So that's what sparked it.
Oh yeah, I would have got pissed.
Me too.
Like, don't say your motherfucking back
so
hurt,
going
man.
to that with that, this just made me think of something. The simple fact. Now this was years ago, and the simple fact that you could tell that story like it just happened yesterday. Does that mean you haven't let it go?
No, I remember everything. That's why I can write books. Like these stories in this book is like stories people have told me, and I just changed it a little bit. That's why I actually play a certain role. But no, I remember everything. I'm a Pisces. Like we have that.
What's the worst fight you ever had with someone intimate?
All my fights have been verbal. We've never been physical.
You ain't never had no physical
Never.
fight?
No.
They've never put
You
that.
would never like jack nobody up.
I
Or been
You
jacked
hit me, I'm
up.
gonna hit you back.
Like you
never.
gotta
Well,
hit.
no.
You ain't gotta
I would
hit
say no, I
them. You just
haven't
kind of
either.
like.
It's always been verbal. It's always been verbal. Like and I've got them to the point where they wanted to hit me. But
I'm
they've
sure.
Never,
Did you get mushed ever?
They've never put their hands on me in a assaulting way. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was close. I
People get
remember one of my
attitude.
exes. I threw a glass at him and then missed him by.
Let me tell you something.
And he's actually tuning in.
Sure.
And it missed him by like this much, but he had pissed me off so much, and he was just rah. So I picked up the glass and I was like, please don't let this glass hit him. But I still threw it, and it put like a hole in my wall, and that was it.
Oh no, you don't
I've
never
never.
do that in your own place. You wait till they go to their place and then you start throwing shit.
What if y'all was living together?
Then you don't throw no shit.
That's my
Don't
shit.
do that.
Yeah, I've never been physical. I don't play that physical stuff.
I mean, and
I like to be jacked up and stuff, but not in that
impacted,
way.
like, because when it hit the wall, it knocked my neighbor's pictures off of his wall.
Oh wow.
Bitch, that wasn't okay. That was a move.
Did somebody try to come over and be like, "Is everything okay?"
One of them
knocked the
mayonnaise
wall, was
jars
"What's
cleaned
going
out."
on? Are y'all good? So I just imagine, like, if it would have hit him, it probably
Help
could have killed
this bitch.
him.
He would have probably hurt
He
you.
would have definitely been knocked
If he
out.
didn't get
Yeah,
killed.
if it would have hit him.
He got an arm on you.
That motherfucker glass the mayonnaise jar cleaned out. They use it for a cup in the country. That's what the fuck he threw. Honey, that wasn't no
They
glass.
call it a mason jar.
That wasn't no glass. Look at these alcoholics. What is it?
A
Mason
mason
jar.
jar.
Mason jar.
Yeah.
I'm not alcoholic. I'm just from the country.
Yeah.
Well, up here they use motherfucking mayonnaise and jelly jars and pickles.
That's
And
not
we
good
show
shit.
you out the butter bowl.
Andre champagne bottle.
Hello. You better let them know. We ain't too good. Fuck with that.
But no, nothing physical.
No, I've been in situations like that, and Mike knows. But
Do tell if you feel.
I mean, no, I'm not. I don't need to go into details. And I don't
We
need to
not,
drag anybody.
but I do have to say this. It's not deep. They got into it real bad. He was always known for currying mace. That's what inspired
No,
me
you
to.
didn't.
That's what inspired me to get me some, and I curry it. He's never ever used that can. I think he had it from
I
high
had
school
it from
throughout
like
college.
10 years.
Wow.
Never used it because I'm not. a
Never
violent
used
person.
it. So he finally used it that night on the guy because he had took his contact out, so he was impaired. He couldn't see. So the guy did something to him, and he sprayed the room up. Now look, I get there, coughing. Police get there, coughing. He in the house normal. Don't ain't no effect to it. Police and shit coughing.
Like, what
Police
happened?
call,
Something happened?
Wow. Thank you.
And he in the house normal.
Wow.
Nothing. Because he was just that gone because of what happened. Like he's not that type of guy. Like he doesn't do that. He doesn't argue.
I
he
don't
doesn't.
do the arguing.
He doesn't.
Yeah, I don't
That's
like
why we're
to-
friends
I
because
don't like
I'm that person. Like he'll call me and then I'll fuck that bitch and stuff. He lived through me and his other friends and stuff. So
Yeah, I'm
he don't do all that. He's peaceful. He's very peaceful. Very peaceful. Everybody like him. Child, you know they don't like me. Huh? So I sit there like this the whole time. But yeah, he's very peaceful. He don't do all that violence and stuff. But it just so happened he date those guys until recently. But that's a whole nother story. We're past that. So just what you got to look forward to, mister. And you too. I think you gonna kill
I'm
yourself.
looking forward to nothing.
Don't say
Cause
that.
I'm gonna be right.
I wish somebody would.
That first
look,
heartbreak.
I'm
See, the
trying
first
to-
heartbreak,
You
you'll be
spray some
okay with the first heartbreak because you'll go to the
I've
club,
already
turn
been
up.
heartbroken
you spray
before.
some mace in me, you
So
throw
I know.
whatever you
Relationship
threw.
though, Kevin.
It is on and popping in that place. I'm telling you right now, for real.
But when you love them,
I don't give a fuck. You just tried to kill me.
I don't know, it's a little different.
What
Like,
you mean?
I'll cuss you out up and down, round and round, but
I might not hit you, but I'm definitely gonna jack you up and get in your face. Like it's gonna be real close.
Are you gonna mush somebody?
I sure the
Yeah.
fuck am.
Yeah.
I can see you like maybe like you try to walk past somebody. You know how like they try to do like a little shove.
But like it
real
takes,
quick.
I mean, it takes a lot for me to really get there. Like that's only one time in my whole life where I really felt like I wanted to like, oh, okay, I lied, I did. So this one time, elementary school, this kid kept making fun
that
of
don't
me.
count.
No,
As an
but I'm
adult.
just saying, like when I get, like if I get there, I get there, but it just don't happen quickly. You know what I'm saying? But he kept making fun of me. As a little kid, I was like the only black kid in this elementary school, right? And he used to he was like blonde hair, blue eyes, white kid, kept making fun of me. And I took his head and like smashed it in the, cause you know, and you had like brick walls in school. I did anyway, like painted brick walls, and I smashed his head in the wall.
We went to school with brick walls.
He has scratches on his face after he pushed.
I smashed the back of his head because he was facing me, and I just like mushed him for real.
He started crying.
Yeah, he started crying, ran to the teacher, and I was just
Crest.
like, she didn't even say nothing because she knew what was up.
And this was in middle school?
Elementary school.
Did y'all see that fight on Facebook with the two guys that be dressing together?
In Mac?
Yeah, and Sephora.
Sephora.
That was a diversion.
They tore that store up.
That was a diversion.
Bitch, that'd have been a good day, man. You had went, and they would have fought in there. You could have grabbed everything.
I would have.
Product. You want Fenty? I got Fenty.
Fenty,
okay.
Anastasia Beverly Hills,
Okay.
Fenty, Lancome.
Nah,
What else we getting?
Yeah.
Like y'all need something too? I got you. Hit my trunk.
And it's real. It ain't the fake shit.
Right.
Speaking of makeup,
Oh my gosh.
I'm not gonna do it. I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you alone.
Go ahead if you feel you've been doing it all night. You might as well
I'll leave you
continue.
alone. I'll leave you alone. So what's up? What you want to talk about? You want to ask us some questions? Want to talk to us? Don't ask me.
Interview us.
What's next? This is the end of the year. This is the last episode, the last show for the year. So 2017, what's next for y'all?
More radio. Much more radio. That's it. Individually or collectively?
Yeah, I mean individually.
Oh, I'm about to say because collectively is radio, but individually I don't know what they have going on. Everybody got something going on, don't do nothing. So
That's shade.
there's no shade, child.
Yes, it is. He lying.
We talk about this
It's
all
no
the time,
shade.
honey. We talk about this all the time, honey.
There's no shade.
I don't do nothing.
I'm moving in silence, so.
You moving in silence.
And I'm moving in silence.
Try that bed, don't be in silence.
For me, 2018, again, I'm launching more radio collectively, a lot more interviews.
He did just book an interview too. You got something like that?
Launching.
You know I make money moves.
We booked you for 2 hours.
I'm just checking the time.
We booked you for 2 hours.
As you were saying. Because while these other girls sit here like Casper the Ghost.
Just more work. Like I said, I'm launching adult entertainment side.
How is that interesting? Like, how is that? Like, how is it like working in that? Is it like, I mean, because of course I'm sure there's like a lot of, in my mind, because I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I just assume it's a lot of like drugs and
Crazy stories.
and just a lot of mess and. I don't know.
I mean, it's definitely not drugs.
I'm sure it's lucrative, but like.
It's not drugs. I just do like the managing.
What about weed?
And behind the stuff. I mean, it's weed is legal in DC. So you're talking about hardcore stuff.
Yeah.
Party and play stuff.
Yeah,
Yes,
no,
we don't.
I don't tolerate that with the models that I have.
And what about like, I guess like dealing with like the epidemics of like HIV and like all of that, like, because I've always wondered. I know they say that they test these people, so on and so forth. Is that something that like
They
you
do.
guys really
It's definitely a requirement that they get
Okay.
tested. Like I need to see.
Now, okay.
paperwork
There.
and
So with
stuff.
that being said, it's a requirement. But then, what if like let's say someone comes back and they're positive? Do you still shoot the scene?
Because if that's my mouth about to get me in trouble.
That's actually why I actually haven't had that.
Because if that was the case, we wouldn't have any shows. He stumped you.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't.
No, a lot of them I talked about they on prep now. So.
I haven't.
That's the new.
Like I said, I haven't ran into that yet. So actually, that's a very good.
But see, I think what you do, when you mean host, it's like parties. Mm-hmm. Like parties. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a little different. You don't have to disclose your stuff at the door to get in.
Right.
Just pay the fee.
Okay.
Yeah,
you're talking about filming.
But I was actually talking about the filming one.
Okay.
Yeah, I was talking about the filming.
With that one, it will be something I would have to, do.
Because I asked this, and I guess because we all know that we've seen some people, and we know we've seen people that we know, and we may or may not. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people assume statuses, but I know for me personally, I've seen people that I know,
right,
who are positive, and they're still shooting these scenes. But then I also see the disclaimer in these films that, they're testing for people, or they're testing people. So I always just wonder if it's like, and then of course if they're doing raw scenes, it's like, so are we promoting this, or how, so it's always confused me a little bit.
Well, if someone is positive, and of course the automatic thing would be is to protect them, so it will automatically be like you're gonna have to put on a condom,
Right.
But like I said, as far as with the guys that I've had, that I manage and work with, we've never came, across that issue. It's a requirement that I tell them every 3 months. I need to see paperwork. Just because it's protecting them, because you have to feel, keep in mind too, outside of what they do, they're still having sex with other people.
Right, exactly.
So you can't come and film with somebody and you still have your own personal life going on. So it's, definitely a requirement. And I think it keeps them on their toes too. So.
I thought I was gonna host one of his parties, but I gotta build up that.
So what does a host do?
I'm saying don't take the money.
I mean, you don't, because if you host like an event, then you be on the microphone. Hey, what's up?
Nah, this is low key type stuff though.
What is that? Cause what is it? Like.
Well, I already told you what my position gonna be.
I know you taking the money.
Yeah, I'm taking the money. But I'm secure the bag. I'm not
is the host the person who provides all the stuff, like the essentials, condoms, lube?
I think it's bowls, and you just grab as you need.
And let me clarify this now.
Get it?
For people watching, sex parties is you're not paying. People are not paying for sex.
Right.
That's the biggest conception that everybody has. You're not paying for sex. You're paying for the venue. You're paying for the alcohol, the things that's provided to make sure that everybody have a great time. And people think that, I'm paying for sex. Like, no.
So I have a question.
It's no different than going to 2120 or going to the crew club.
Exactly.
It's no different.
Exactly.
So I have a question. So why do they have to email for a secret location knowing that people are going to tell people anyway?
It's a matter of discreetness.
So they have to send pictures and you choose if you want them. So what if you don't like the picture, you don't?
Because it's kind of like you guys, hypothetically speaking, you guys are coming. You don't want it's a discreet thing. You don't want Mike to know you're coming. You don't want him to know, and vice versa.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Instead of just saying, because I can send the pictures out to everybody, and it defeats, but I'm just
being
honest. It defeats that.
So when you get a picture of somebody that you don't want to come or shouldn't be there, you just don't respond back.
Right.
Just like
you did not make the cut.
Just like that. They just don't respond back. Open it, let them see you ready, and keep moving.
That drives me crazy.
What happens to you a lot? Oh, I'm sorry. But everybody,
I don't have a problem with it. I'm just saying when it does happen.
I mean, everybody's not for everybody, so. And be glad, because you might have dodged your bullet, honey. What's the question? It made you chuckle.
No.
She said who?
Who is she? Nobody. See, they not messy like that in my phone.
What would they say?
Well, yeah, tell it then. You over there just bothered.
No, someone was just telling me something about, be mindful. And what I'm saying. That's all.
Oh, of course.
So in other words, is play it safe or not playing it safe.
Yeah, basically.
But we always know that about his situation. He always made that clear that I have to be mindful of what I say because I don't remember.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. He even do that on interviews when we go. But this is off limits. That's off limits. So, you know. So would you attend a sex party, Mike?
I would.
You would go? Yeah.
Now, I don't know about me participating.
So why would you go?
Oh, I would watch. Hell yeah.
Are they allowed
I mean, I
to
would
do that?
I mean, he gonna have to be naked, ain't he?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like most don't.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, okay. I've never been, so I don't know.
I don't mean either, but I would go. I would definitely go to watch.
What's the most you charge? Or that's charged?
That's charged. It can. I mean, I guess it can range. It just depends on what the promoter has going on.
Top promoter.
Who is the top promoter?
No, I'm saying if you had the top promoter, top guest, like top
Yeah,
of the line,
they
everything.
I guess they set
because
it.
they gotta pay their guests.
Yeah,
how
so
much
they
would it
set
be?
it based on if they're having, models or, whatever the case may be.
So if I host, do I get a cut? I'm talking to you.
Bro.
You would just make sure you have, if he does host, make sure you have a conversation with him so you're not shading people. Because you know his face too. He don't even say anything. He'll be like, As soon as he at the door, he'll be like, go ahead, girl.
Look who's talking, the most judgmental person in this room.
I am not.
Who experienced
Who do y'all think is the most judgmental person on this panel?
You already know that was your title, honey.
I am
They
not.
gave it to you show 3.
I am not the most judgmental.
You see they quiet on you. And he
I
drinking
was
this
going to
water.
ask a question regardless.
I was thirsty.
My love. Listen.
I am not the most
You want to
judgmental.
continue asking? Is that my phone?
No, that was mine.
Would you go to a sex party?
I don't think anyone is
I host
judgmental.
I'll host it.
You couldn't even stop laughing.
Who?
You.
No, I mean, I'm just saying.
So you know everything I say, I get in trouble.
No, I didn't. It goes back to, I guess, the situation that happened. Yeah, I don't think you're judgmental.
It's fine. I mean, that's old news.
I mean, not that I care if you were, but.
So would you attend a sex party?
Yes.
You would?
Well, not currently, but
You would.
yeah,
You
like that's I'm open-minded.
So-
Things, so.
I know people that have been together for like 14, 15 years, and then after that 14 years, just to spice their relationship up,
No.
they go to like bathhouses or they do bring people into the relationship, just like for a night or something. Would you ever do something like that?
That's not something that I think I want in my current relationship.
I've never been like that.
But
Yeah,
not
I don't
to
like
say,
to share.
not to say, but I'm not saying that to say it would never happen, and I'm not saying that I'm against it. But what I'm saying is, I just know at this moment that's not something I want in my relationship.
I don't like that. Like, I always tell people I don't do that knowingly. And what I mean by knowingly, if I don't know that it's going on, then I don't know. But if I know I'm not, I can't. Ooh, no, baby. Honey, that's my me.
Okay.
I already look at their exes like this. I don't have time. Shame my motherfucker. I know you can't relate. It's okay, though. One day. Keep hope alive. Put that at the top of your vision list.
Why are you all on my dick? Can you talk to engage with someone else?
I
You're
have
so
been. I've been coming around the whole
concerned
table.
and throwing shade over here. Are you trying to
Oh, I got an idea for us. I'm gonna talk to you about it.
Okay.
Ooh, I got a good project for us.
Lord. What's the
Yeah, it's
project?
a perfect project for us.
See, I don't like how you saying that.
No, it has nothing to do with sex or nothing like that. But yes, I have a project.
I don't care if it did. I'm just saying.
So, what are you guys' plans for New Year's?
I'm going to the club. Got my outfit ready. I went to Zara. I bought these pants. These leather pants I've been trying to find for so long. I'm telling you. Got my boots ready. And actually, they had a sale, so I took my boots back and tried to buy them back. You know what they told me?
Oh.
Do you know what Zara had told me? She was like, I'm sorry, we can't do a buyback within 24 hours. I was like, all right, I'll just go buy the other pair upstairs then.
What's the price difference?
It was $40 difference.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you need that 40.
Right. I was like,
That's giving away
girl,
money.
I'll be right back.
What you
Go ahead. Say what you got to say.
put some moo.
Huh? That's how you feel? I did not buy no moo-moo.
What the hell is a boo-boo?
I cannot even.
It was a read to somebody. It was a read to you, Joey. Because Joey in love with his moo-moos.
No, but yeah, I'm going to the club, and I'm excited because I don't ever do anything for New Year's.
Which club are you going to?
I'm going to club church.
You going to church?
Club church.
I'm going to church.
Like actual church.
You ain't going to church.
I love God. You don't love God? I'm going to church.
We'll see.
I want to do something.
I want to
Maybe
pick.
I'm
If you,
church.
I'm gonna need a picture receipt for that.
I always post. I'm going to church.
Okay.
So you post your all black and
Who
your
invited
spandex pants
you?
and your moo-moos.
Who?
And I'll post my picture at the church.
Their leather at pants.
You're going to sweat in that tight club.
Ain't nobody gonna be paying attention to my sweat. We all gonna be fucked up and dark.
And your thighs going to be stuck to your pants.
They might. They already get stuck anyway. What you mean? This is what it is.
I don't think leather is the right time for this night.
It's gonna be cold outside.
But inside the club, it's going to be like...
I'm just walk outside and get myself together and walk back in.
You had pneumonia.
I will be just fine. Okay.
What happened?
You gotta take a lot of hits.
Oh, you know he is. All like this.
I'm gonna have my selfie stick ready. I'm
all
putting
like
my
this.
At least I'm taking them
All
like
like
this.
this.
You be like,
None of my pics look like that.
all of your pictures, your head is tilt back like this.
Yeah, at least you can see my full body.
Burly.
Every pic, you see my full body. And I turn my head like this.
You be like,
At least they know what I look like. They only
Nah.
see your good eye. They don't see that
when
lazy
did we do
one.
this? Like 2004, I think that was. Something around that time.
I do it so you can see it with your good eye.
I ain't gonna even talk about nobody's house because mine is fucked up.
You said it at me.
Oh.
I sure did.
Kelsey, what are your plans for New Year's?
Y'all gonna be in somebody's club.
No, I'm going to
Fuck.
be around loved ones.
Oh, yeah, you'll still be here.
No, yeah, I'll still be in D.C., so I'll be downtown somewhere. We'll be, just out of, I haven't decided on a
Club costs
set
too much.
location yet, but I'll be out in the city somewhere, most likely.
Is this your first New Year's with Boo?
Yes, it is.
Ooh, turn up.
So
How long?
And your first New Year's
in
in
Okay.
America, right?
Ooh,
your
that's
first time
exciting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're still gonna play Kelsey's song. I still have it on standby, which is the conversation is just so good. Like, it's coming though. It's coming.
Better come from
What do you said you
leave
going to
at
church.
9:15.
What you doing?
You
said you going to church.
I'm going to church.
What you doing?
I'm gonna be with my brother. Me and Orion.
He lives here?
Hang out.
Never mind.
I'm going to church.
You want church?
Yes.
All right.
Ooh.
I'm doing something different.
Who?
I'm going to church.
What?
What's happening?
Huh?
You know Orion.
He said he hanging with his brother.
Orion.
What y'all doing?
I'm not sure yet. I'll leave that up to him. The plan.
Oh.
I'm going to church.
What church you attending?
CCDW.
Who invited you?
Oh, that's a good
Yo.
church.
Somebody invited you?
You don't have to be invited to the Lord's house if you was God's child.
But did somebody invite you?
You don't have to be invited to the
Y'all
Lord's
know
house.
that was
if you're God's
Mike's first
child.
thought. I'm going to go to church for New Year's.
Going to church.
Church.
Why? See, I
Somebody-
can't even go to
somebody
church.
invited me.
That's a good church, though.
Somebody invited
Thank you.
I went there. That's a really good church.
It's a really good church. It's a good
What's wrong with going to
church?
church?
What's wrong
Ain't
with
nothing
church?
wrong with it. I just
I
asked
go to
what invited
church.
you. I go to church. I'm saved. I was baptized and all that good stuff.
You need to get dipped again. That I'm
You
old.
been baptized before?
I had my oil clean.
I can't. I cannot.
Crystal. She was like a crystal, baby. He's
Lord,
like, man, I'm going
Lord,
to church.
we don't recognize that.
I'm going to church. I heard they serve food on New Year's.
That's what it was. That's what it was. That food.
Church. Easter and New Year's, we go to church.
Well, let me get that plate to
Lord.
take home.
All these new faces up in here. So let me get my phone ready so we can play this song so y'all can call in, buy it off iTunes, help me out. Fix my credit with some of these royalties.
You can get like $5 off that song. So, what inspired the song?
Just my previous relationships, and I guess it was after a breakup, which is normally when I like would be vulnerable enough to put my stuff, like write my feelings out. And basically the premise behind the song was just all of these things that people would use you for, and people that you're in these relationships with would use you for, and it basically the whole point of the song was like, you know what, like, nah, I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm not gonna be that guy that like you're only calling, for a booty call, or I'm not gonna be that guy when you want some dick, or I'm not gonna be that guy when you want money spent. I'm not gonna be that guy anymore. Like I'm not that one. I ain't the one, and that's where it came from. It's just awesome. What, I'm not that guy that you want. It's because, like they say, people treat you the way you allow them, and the whole premise of the song was, you know what, I ain't the one. Like I'm not that guy. I'm not the one. You're just gonna.
Right. Now, how long did it take for you to realize that you did not want? Because I know me, I've gone through that over and over and over and over again. And then, like, how long did it take you to finally realize that it's not me no more, and you're not gonna?
Well, one I will say, and it's all about self-reflection and just knowing yourself. And I've said this to a lot of my close friends. I used to date some people because I knew it wouldn't last, because I didn't want it and I wasn't ready for it, and I wasn't taking relationships serious, and it took, I guess, going through some of these situations. Yes, sometimes I did open myself up, but I felt like I had to go through that to learn valuable lessons. And if I didn't learn that lesson the first time, I went through it again and had to learn it again. Right. So it's because I wasn't listening, I wasn't paying attention. And so now I got to that point where I paid attention to signs, and if something didn't feel right to me, or if it just wasn't sitting right with me, then I knew just to let it go before it, transpired into something that was unhealthy for me. So, so I guess to answer your question, it gets to a point where you have to know your worth. Yeah. And I try to teach that to all of my friends, and at least when I have these conversations with my friends about relationships, you know your worth. You just need to know your worth. You need to honestly appreciate yourself, and you can't put your value based on someone else's opinion, because at the end of the day, like I said, nobody can determine my happiness. Nobody can determine it. Nobody outside of this body can determine my happiness. Exactly. And at the end of the day, the way I live is for me. It's not for everybody else, and that's the only thing I can do. So, shut up. So it's just so it's just about knowing your worth, and at the end of the day, you just have to practice it for Sunday. But at the end of the day, you just have to live for you, and that's what I'm finally. And I'm actually thankful for this getting older, because I'm learning.
You get smarter.
I'm just learning to just live for me.
I be spitting white wisdom to Kelsey when he listens.
When y'all hear this in this book, y'all gonna know where it came from.
Oh my goodness, that was good.
You finished.
What's the sound closest to? What would you say? What artist?
Good question.
I would say maybe for this one, maybe you can, because you've heard it a million times. Or you've heard the song.
I'm about to say, don't boost it, boo-boo.
He still was on his phone, though. He had it.
In my email, I don't delete emails.
I think I would maybe say it was kind of close to a Tank sound almost.
Oh, okay.
Just the song. I'm not saying I sound like him at all, but I do admire Tank, and he is one of my
I can see you sounding like him.
But
you're talking
about to be up on
I
stage,
just feel like I'm still working on that. But yeah, I mean, I think maybe the style of the song may be a little closer to like Tank's sound. I guess, just the music itself.
Okay. And he also does a great Maxwell. This Woman's Worth. Like, that's his top song. Like, whenever he does any song, like.
Is that your karaoke song? Go to?
That is my go-to.
Karaoke. He get booked to do that song.
Would you ever do like a cover album?
I wouldn't say no, but it's not what I would want to do. But I would absolutely cover an artist on my project.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I think because if you do a cover album, you might as well spend that energy into your own.
Yeah. I don't know.
And just do one song tribute to whoever is your fave.
In your singing career, have you ever tried out for any of these shows like American Idol?
I have. I tried out for X Factor, and I was going to try for American Idol when they came to DC originally, like years ago when the show first started.
I tried out, and they was playing games. I was like,
funny.
It's just the history. It's sorry.
But yeah, I have tried out. But what I've learned, and I'm not taking anything away from these shows, and I'm not only saying this because I didn't get through.
Yeah.
But when they start these shows, they know what they're looking for before they do these auditions.
And they don't tell you that.
And on top of that, what a lot of people don't know is the audition process takes at least a week.
Yes.
To go through. So you see these people on TV, auditioning for the judges. That's after auditioning for the assistant producers, the producers, so you're going through 3 or 4 different steps, and you still may not even go in front of the judges. So that's kind of, but it takes that and camping out, and they're talking about these people camping out. It's because you have to, because they're not giving you accommodations. You're standing in this line, and you're doing all these things. But
like literally standing.
You're literally standing in line just to get a wristband to come back in 2 days.
To do it all over again.
To do it all over again.
I tried out in New York, so it was awful.
The way my schedule was set up, I ain't got time for
that.
that.
So when I went to try for X Factor, like I said, I did audition, but luckily I had the time off, but I didn't know to take 3 or 4 or 5 days off.
What audition was that when we was downtown?
Neo.
Old Platinum?
Neo.
Yeah, okay.
Neo was the audition.
When you almost fell down the steps.
Yeah, when I did fall down the steps.
So we're gonna play I Ain't the One. He's so nervous. It's okay. Bye. Kelsey.
I can't believe this shit. After all we've been through, I gave you everything, and you took it all from me. Don't worry about it though. I'll be the one that lasts last. I'll end up the one that's on top. Watch this.
I ain't gonna be the one that you can walk all over. I ain't gonna be the one you cheat on with your lover. I ain't gonna be the one you're leaving for another. I ain't gonna be that one. Baby, I ain't that one. Call up when you're lonely. I ain't gonna be the one you think of when you're horny. I ain't gonna be the one you're calling for some money. I ain't gonna be that one. Baby, I ain't that one. First things first, babe. Tell you I know it all, especially about your cheating ways. Found out from around the way you work them all and play the game. That's how you get down, don't even fake it. You use them all, you like to ball. Give up them draws, don't care, her, get no respect. I pay the call. It's obvious you got no respect. They handle biz, you get dismissed. You smile at me like I've been missed. Forgot the man who holds you down. To mess it up, you fucked it up. Don't start to cry, it's over now. I ain't gonna be the one that you can walk all over. I ain't gonna be the one you cheat on with your lover. I ain't gonna be the one you're leaving for another. I ain't gonna be that one. Baby, I ain't that one. I ain't gonna be the one you call up when you're lonely. I ain't gonna be the one you think of when you're horny. I ain't gonna be the one you're calling for some money. I ain't gonna be that one. Baby, I ain't that one. Girl, quit to stalling. Got caught up, you busted. I'm over you and all your shit. I'll no longer sacrifice. We'll separate, I'll move on and go on with my new life. Got colder when you were the one who fucked this up. Don't try to clean it up. It's over.
told you. What goes around comes around. You reap what you sow. Remember the golden rule. Karma is, well, you. Nah, don't worry about it. You got it. Do you. I'm out.
That was awesome.
I ain't the one. By Kelsey.
That was real good.
Really good. Thank you.
A lot of times you hear people talking about, oh yeah, I got a song, yo, I was like, you know, it's out, and you listen to the song, you be like, did you use your like little karaoke machine to record that with the tape player? Exactly. But that was good, for real good.
Did
He
you,
even never
do you
played that anyway.
do all the production and everything too?
No, I went to a studio
He
in
went to studio in
Miami.
Miami.
It's not mastered or anything.
Yeah.
And you could actually hear him.
Know that.
People
They
be
didn't
covering
know
up their
that.
voice with all
They
this
don't know
music and
that.
stuff. You could be like, what? But you could actually hear him singing.
That's it's like very inspiring to hear, you know, how good it sounded. Like makes me want to get in the studio like real bad, real bad.
I like the talking part.
Yes,
Like
giving you
that
seductive,
deep voice.
like,
Deep ass
deep
voice.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
So what's next musically? You should do. I keep pushing him to do music.
Yes.
wanna do
What is?
music?
What is?
And what's the one thing that I said Wednesday that a person needs to do? It begins with an I.
Invest.
Yes, invest in your career.
Absolutely. It, I mean, it's not that I don't want to. I think I just, for me, it's coming at my own time. And again, I said I'm still trying to find my sound, and I'm still, and then on top of that, I'm trying to do other things in my life. And as much as music is like, you know, important to me, it's not the most important thing.
Because what I think it is,
I agree with you
what I
on
think
that.
it is, hold on one second, let me say this before I forget. But what I think it is, he need to release the song and get that love
Feedback,
and that push from people. Like he just holding it, so no one's hearing it, so he's not getting that.
I mean, that's what you said, and like, for us too, you know. Like,
once you put something out and you get that love back, it's gonna make you go, because they want it and they're into you and they're investing in you, and then you be like, okay, you know, I'm gonna give you what you want.
But what if that's not what he wants?
I mean, that's fine too.
He just said he did.
Do you like when you get ideas for songs and stuff like that? Do you write them down? Do you record them? You know, because Mariah Carey, you know, she carries around a little tape recorder.
That's what, honestly, I like when something comes to me, I usually will put it in my phone.
Yeah, me too.
And then it's just like I'll come back to it, and but then sometimes, you know, when I go back to it, I'm like, oh, I don't like this.
I don't
anymore.
even remember
and
this.
I'm not, you know, I'm like, I don't remember this, and I don't like how it sounded, and even some days, like I'll be drunk and I'm like recording something that'll come out, and that's sometimes when the really good stuff comes out, because you're less inhibited. You're just kind of not holding yourself
Especially
back.
when you can hear yourself, like when you get those. Well, I usually use an app, and you can actually hear yourself when you record it, so it makes it a little better for me.
But yeah, we definitely gonna have to get some music in 2018.
Yeah, I mean,
if not even just like maybe a 4-song EP or something.
I mean, because now mind you, this is because I've done about 6 or 7 songs, but I've just but I'm not in that space, like especially with those older songs that I've recorded. Like I'm not. I guess it's not what I want to release, and that's not how.
It's not relevant anymore.
It's not relevant to me anymore. Not to say that they're not important, because they were babies. It's just I outgrew them, and it's not the sound that I want to go for. So it's so I'm still on my journey, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with still being on my journey to finding myself.
Yeah. Well, at least you have a song we can play. Yes. People stay in the studio, don't release nothing. Right, that sure don't. Church. So we got, how much time we got left? We got like
all right, guys, I got
5 minutes. Go ahead.
I promised that I was going to do this. Wednesday, January 3rd, 2018, from 9:15 to 10:15. Tune in to the BGKH show with Dominion and Epic. That stands for Black, Gay, Kinky, Human.
Give it again. What is it again?
BGKH, Black Gay Kinky Human with Dominion and Epic, and it's going to be Wednesday, January 3rd.
Broadcasting where?
On Voxwave.
Also, stay tuned to our Instagram. We have a special announcement coming this week. Something hot for you guys. Something new, something fresh.
Woo. And so since the... go ahead.
I just want to say thank you to the people on the Not Playing It Safe radio show, Mike, Brian, for giving me this opportunity to promote myself and promote what I'm doing. It was definitely a great experience. I was able to meet new people that could potentially help me out in the future, which is, great. And I'll be watching your
I
show.
just need you to focus. Focus on killing.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get to that point. I'm still a work in progress, so
don't worry about what him got going on.
No. I do Kellen. I agree with you 100%. Because my thing is always about trying to help somebody else, but I'm not helping myself. So.
And most importantly, we want to thank everybody that has tuned in since September. That called in, the guest that's been up here. Thank you guys so much for your love, your support. It's not goodbye.
They have to stay tuned to our social media, though.
But yes, definitely follow our social media. We want to wish everybody a happy New Year.
And what's your social media? How could they reach you?
Kelsey_Rowland. I had to think about it. I forgot.
Okay.
Kelsey_Rowland. That's my Instagram.
Mike G. Riggins on Instagram.
On Facebook, Bryant Anomaly. On IG, The Real B Anomaly. And it's the same thing on Twitter.
And it's Kellen Rowe on Facebook. Instagram is Kalita1234. And also I have Cooking with Kels. Be looking out for a whole bunch of new stuff that I'll be doing in 2018. And I will definitely be promoting it.
Woo! MD_studios on Instagram. Follow me.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year. You guys be safe. Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in.